Hi there, thanks for logging in to the Wolf College of Coffee weekly vlog. My name is Boyce. I'm the farmer in residence at Wolf Coffee Roasters in Brisbane, and I've had a very good week with the owners of Wolf Coffee Roasters, Penny and Peter Wolf. And I've had the opportunity to meet with them, meet their partners in the trade, and see a bit of the cafe culture in Brisbane. One of the questions that comes up frequently, not just here but also with me at home, is the, dare I say it, but from the general consumer, the confusion at the variation in the price of one's cup of coffee. And it doesn't take very long for a big discussion to start. And what is a fair price of coffee? Why is coffee so expensive perhaps? Of course, in the specialty market, these prices are a lot higher. And in the one extreme, maybe people might feel that $5 for a cup of coffee is extreme. On the other hand, for me anyway, I was very saddened to see, as we stopped for fuel, the offer of a free cup of coffee. I was trying to ask a lot of questions to Peter and Penny as to why could coffee be free? As a farmer, we know what we go through. It's 9 months of very hard work in the field, and while it may be traded as a commodity, there's a lot that goes into that bean to produce what we hope will be a drinking experience that people will enjoy. So I guess it's about whether you want to treat coffee as a commodity, or whether you want to treat it as a drink experience, and also whether you're fussy about the quality of coffee, which then translates into maybe a bit of education and understanding of where that coffee comes from. So how can we bring that to the consumer? I think that all partners in the coffee chain have a lot to participate and contribute towards this. And in our small context, as a relationship between a farmer and a roaster, and then coming to visit the roaster and meeting his cafe partners, I think this goes a long way to helping, at least at the cafe front, realizing how much there is to produce that cup of coffee, and opening up the channels for accessibility and communication. And if we open up that, then one can ask the questions that they would like to ask, and a dialogue can occur. So as we discuss the cup of coffee and its price, in the context of our relationships with farmer, roaster and cafe owner, I guess in the cafes I visited, there's a lot of other goods on sale. Maybe the focus isn't around coffee, and that's okay, because each cafe will have its own identity. But whether you're selling cakes or whether you're selling a meal, all of these do have alternatives. So why not pop down to the supermarket and buy a 99-cent muffin or something like that? What's the difference between that and the homemade craft muffin that you'll get that's been baked fresh? And I think that if you take that experience and that example, it same applies to coffee. What do you want, and what do you want to experience from your cup of coffee? And when we are partners in a relationship, in a trade of coffee or any other thing, it's the association of those partners and the provenance behind them, how they operate in business, the quality standards that they choose to operate with, and the product. And I think that it's been amazing in this visit to be able to see very different products, but the quality of those products are very similar. And that's very reassuring to see that Wolf Roasters are associated with cafes who are proud of their baked goods, the meals that they offer, whether it's a brunch or a lunch. And for me as a farmer, to see that coffee being served alongside those kinds of offers, and knowing what effort goes into producing that, which perhaps might be the main identity of a cafe, is very reassuring, particularly in light of the current price of coffee at a global level and at the commodity level. We certainly don't want to be seen as a commodity, and we're honest about our coffee that we produce. Not all perhaps can reach the specialty grades, but while we can produce and what we can produce in that sector, we would like to think it does receive the appreciation that it deserves. And so therefore the direct trade relationships that we've been able to build up are ever more important, and it's wonderful to have been able to visit the opposite end of origin, I guess you'd describe it, and see that all in practice. Thanks for watching, and Stay tuned to the next episode of Wolf College of Coffee vlogs, and keep drinking your coffee. Thank you.